Happy Valentine's Day, Caleb. I have a special book to read to you for this special day. It's called Love, Splat. I like saying that word, Splat. He's a pretty special cat, that Splat. So if you open up your book to the first page of the story, we can get started. And that page has a picture that looks like this. And I'll read the story, and when it's time for you to turn the page, you'll hear the spell. And that means turn the page and the story will continue. Let's get started. Splat stared in the bathroom mirror. A worried Splat stared back. His heart drummed and his tummy rumbled. He straightened his whiskers, ruffled his fur, and brushed his teeth. Today he wanted to look just right. After all, today was Valentine's Day. Splat had made cards for everyone in his class, and he also made a special card for a certain cat in his class. Kitten. She had snowy white paws and pea-green eyes, and Splat liked her more than fish sticks and ice cream. But whenever Kitten saw Splat, she pulled his ears and poked his belly, tied his tail, and called him smelly. Then she'd run away. Why does she do that? Splat sighed. Seymour shook his head. Splat practiced his smile one last time and left the bathroom. His family wished him a very good morning. Off to school he must be going. He ignored his breakfast and gazed at a little red envelope. On the front of the envelope, in Splat's very best writing, was a single name: Kitten. Splat tucked the envelope in his bag and left for school. His tummy rumbled all the way. He must be kind of nervous. He was so busy telling his tummy to be quiet that he didn't see Kitten coming around the corner. Uh-oh, there she is. Splat! He bumped into her. And when he tried to say sorry, his tongue turned to jelly, his legs wobbled like rubber, and his tummy rumbled louder than ever. This happened every time he saw Kitten. Poor Splat, he's so nervous. Kitten gave Splat a funny look. Then she pulled his ears and poked his belly, tied his tail and called him smelly, and ran away. Why does she do that? He sighed. Seymour shook his head. Boy, Splat seems kind of sad. Look, there's even a rain cloud, a dark cloud above him that tells us that he's really feeling pretty badly that Kitten treats him like that. Later in cat school, all the class swapped their valentines. Splat sat at his desk, clutching the little red envelope. I'll give it to her soon, he said to Seymour. But soon it was recess. Splat sat quietly on the bench, still clutching the little red envelope. He didn't see the cat sneaking up behind him. Boo! Cried Spike. Splat jumped and dropped the little red envelope. Spike picked it up and read the name on the front. What does it say? Kitten, remember? I like Kitten too, announced Spike. And I like her more than you do. Oh my gosh, how do you think that's going to make Splat feel? But I like Kitten this much, said Splat. And I like her this much, said Spike. Oh, groaned Splat. Splat pulled a piece of chalk from his pocket and drew a heart on the ground. I like Kitten this much, he said. And I like Kitten this much, said Spike, and he drew a heart around the whole playground. Oh, groaned Splat. I made Kitten a special Valentine card, Splat said. You call this a card? Spike said smugly. Look at how big Spike's card is that says Kitten. Oh, groaned Splat. It's not fair. Seymour shook his head. Splat's card looked teeny-weeny next to Spike's, and with a sigh, he threw it in the trash. Kitten opened Spike's card. The message inside read, You are so lucky I like you. Kitten smiled. Splat didn't, and he turned away. Splat didn't see the snowy white paws lift the little red envelope from the trash, or the pea-green eyes read the name on the front. Kitten took the card from the envelope and opened it. In Splat's very best writing were 3 little words, and they said, I like you. Kitten sat down next to Splat and gave him a little pink envelope. On the front was a single name, Splat. Splat opened the envelope, and on the card was a rhyme. Your fur is soft, and I like to stroke it. You make a silly noise in your belly when I poke it. Your tail's so bendy it makes me laugh, and you smile real nice when you've just had a bath. Inside the card, in Kitten's very best writing, were 3 little words. What do you think they are? You're right. She wrote in her card, I like you. Looks like Splat's pretty happy. And that's the end of our story. You know, people really like it when you tell people that you like them because of who they are. Hopefully, you'll get lots of Valentines and maybe even make a few to share yourself. Take care, Caleb. I love you to the moon and back. Happy Valentine's Day.